Hey guys, HDvee here. Now Pokemon Sword and Shield have finally been announced and we are very excited to venture into the Generation 8 Pokemon games. Of course, already we've been introduced to the Galar region where these games take place, but not only that, we've also been introduced to the 3 brand new starter Pokemon: Grookey the Grass type, Scorbunny the Fire type, and Sobble the Water type Pokemon. We know what their primary typings are, being Fire, Grass and Water, but what are their final evolution typings going to be? Well, in today's video I'm going to go through a bunch of evidence to try and explain what the final evolution typings for these new starter Pokemon will be. I put a lot of research into this and come up with a lot of own personal points as well, so I really hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, be sure to drop a like down below, it really does help out. Leave a comment as well, what do you think the final evolution typings for these new starter Pokemon are going to be? And also subscribe as well if you're brand new, because I do daily Pokemon content on this channel. We're going to be doing a bunch of Gen 8 stuff as well. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and take a look at what these final evolution typings could be. So starting things off, I wanted to take a look at what the theme of these starter Pokemon could be, and I think most people have kind of agreed on the fact that they are somewhat to do with sports. The region is based on England with a bit of Scotland, I think, and obviously sports here is a huge thing, especially football. It is one of the biggest sports in the world and it definitely resides a lot in England. I'm pretty sure the rules were created in England. So yeah, sports, huge thing in the UK. Now, taking a look at the starter Pokemon, we have Scorbunny, Sobble and Grookey. Most people believe that Scorbunny is going to be somewhat related to football because obviously you can see the score in its name. It could mean scorch, but a lot of people do believe it's score as in scoring goals. Also, it has 2 huge feet for kicking a ball as well. It's a very fast runner, as we saw from the trailer. So a lot of people do believe that Scorbunny is going to be related to football, being obviously one of the biggest sports in England. And of course, Wembley Stadium is pretty much shown at the very top of the Galar region map. Next up we have Sobble, who a lot of people do believe is linked to yoga. The only reason for this is because of how Sobble stands and sits. It kind of uses its hands in like that kind of way. I don't know, it looks like it's always doing a yoga position. The timidness, I'm not really sure how that relates to yoga, to be fair. Maybe because it's quiet, yoga's quite a quiet sport kind of thing. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of a way to link those, but I don't really know. But yeah, a lot of people just do believe that Sobble is linked with yoga just because of the positions of its body and how its hands move and everything like that. So yeah, Sobble is to do with yoga and Scorbunny is to do with football. Last but not least, we have Grookey. Now, Grookey is a difficult one. It doesn't really look like it has any real sport connection. A lot of people do believe cricket because of how it uses its stick to like bang the rock in the trailer, and obviously it's got it in its head as well. And obviously cricket was created in England as well, I do believe, so a lot of people do believe cricket. It could also have some sort of athletics theme as well, just because it's a monkey. It's seen jumping all over the place in the trailer and climbing that tower, so athletics could definitely also be linked to Grookey in a way. So that's the kind of theme of the starter Pokemon, but how will they get related to the final typings? Well, first of all, let's actually take apart the names and see what we can see. So first up we have Scorbunny. Kind of already gone through this. We have obviously scoring, and bunny as in scoring a goal. Could mean scorching as well, which makes sense because it's a fire type, and obviously when you scorch things, it burns, so yeah, it's fire. A lot of people do believe it's just going to be score as in scoring goals though. So we have score, and then we have bunny. Next up we have Sobble. A lot of people do believe it's going to be sobbing, which is where the sob part is taken from the name, and then the bubble is just because it's a water type, so Sobble is obviously sobbing and bubble. I think that definitely has a lot of evidence behind it. Grookey is definitely the difficult one, but this is where a lot of my personal opinion comes into play. I believe it is going to be groove and monkey because it's groove, so it's got the 2 O's from groove. And obviously it's seen banging the rock as well. I'm going to go into this a little bit more frequently, but basically a lot of people do believe that the banging of the rock is to do with the drum. So that's kind of the musical sense towards Grookey, and that's where you get the groove from. I don't really know how groove would obviously make its way into a sports themed set of starter Pokemon, but obviously there's been a lot of famous musicians from England and the UK, such as the Beatles and everything like that, so obviously one of the most famous drummers is in that band. So I guess banging the rock, groove, I guess could be related in some sort of way. Groove and monkey could obviously form Grookey. This is a bit of a stretch because the other two are to do with sports, and then this one's obviously to do with music. But at the end of the day, the starter Pokemon could just be representing huge things about the UK. So we have the football in Scorbunny, the Sobble, I guess could be something else, I'm not too sure about that, and obviously music on Grookey. So again, there could be loads and loads of different themes for these starter Pokemon. So obviously one of the themes could be sports, another theme could be maybe entertainment because of obviously the football in Scorbunny, the music in Grookey, and then Sobble could be something else, maybe theatre, I'm not sure. So yeah, they could be different themes to these starter Pokemons, or they could just be representing different things of the UK. So yeah, that's obviously taking the names apart. Last but not least though, what are the typings of the actual evolutions going to be? Now we've gone through all of that. Well, if you actually take a look at the trailer, a lot of people do believe that they've already kind of hinted towards the final evolutions already in the way that the starter Pokemon are introduced. So first up we have Scorbunny that kind of runs over the pipe thing and then jumps in and scorches the ground. So people believe that when Scorbunny is running up the pipe, electrical sounds can be heard. I feel like it's just the scorching of the feet and the fire, but a lot of people do believe it's going to be like electrical things coming out of his feet. I think more commonly though, the idea would be that because Scorbunny is to do with football, it's going to be running really fast, and obviously it's got two huge big feet as well. Bunnies are seen to be as quite fast animals, so I feel that it's just going to have the electrical typing just because it is a fast Pokemon. If you just take a look at fast things like the Flash, for example, obviously electricity is to do a lot with moving fast, so a lot of people do believe it's going to have the fire typing because of the, obviously it's this fire starter, and then electric just because of the way that it's moving in the trailer really fast, and obviously it's got two huge feet for running. So I could definitely see Scorbunny's final evolution being fire electric. A lot of evidence behind it. It kind of works into the football thing a little bit just because it's obviously playing football, it's got to be kind of fast, I guess. So yeah, I could definitely see fire and electric being the final evolution typing for Scorbunny. Next up, we have Sobble. Now, a lot of people do believe that Sobble's next typing will also be Ghost, and that is because we can see Sobble being invisible in the trailer. As it comes out of the fountain, it is invisible, so people do believe that that is foreshadowing Sobble's water and Ghost typing for its final evolution. I would definitely agree with this, and I do believe that Sobble is going to be water and Ghost. The only bad thing I have to say about this in particular is the fact that Vaporeon also goes invisible when it uses acid armor in the water. I'll try and find a picture of it and put it on the screen right now. So maybe Sobble is just using acid armor, it just gets it at a very low level, but I feel like they are definitely hinting the final evolution typings, and so I do believe Sobble going invisible in this way is just showcasing the fact that it will be a water ghost type Pokemon when it is fully evolved. Last but not least, we have Grookey. So obviously we know that Grookey is the grass type starter, but a lot of people do believe the secondary typing is actually going to be rock. I personally believe it's going to be grass fighting, but when I saw this, I mean, my mind was kind of changed a little bit. So because Grookey is seen banging on a rock, a lot of people believe that that rock is hinting that Grookey's final evolution is going to be grass and rock. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of evidence behind this, just for the fact that all the three star Pokemon seem to be doing something which could represent their secondary typing. Scorbunny running really fast, bringing electricity out. Obviously Sobble turning invisible, and then Grookey banging on a rock. Again, that banging could just be reference to the drumming and the musical idea of the fact that it is groove and monkey, or it could just be banging on the rock because that's its secondary typing. Who knows? But I feel like electric fire, water ghost, and grass rock could definitely be the typings of the evolutions of the starter Pokemon. But that's kind of everything I wanted to go over for today's video. What do you guys think about all of this? Do you think it's got actual some validity behind it? Do you think it's just a coincidence? Do you think it's just kind of stretching out and trying to create something that isn't actually there? I personally believe it is kind of true, and it could definitely be that. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's just kind of like the final evolutions typings fully explained. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. I did put a lot of time and effort into this video, so I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope that, you know, some of it made sense to you guys. Sorry, I've been rambling a lot. Subscribe if you're brand new, because I do daily Pokemon content on this channel, and like I mentioned earlier on in the video, be sure to leave a comment as well. What do you think the final evolution typings for these starter Pokemon will be? I'm very excited to see them, but yeah, what do you guys think? That is going to be everything from me though, guys. Be sure to check out the videos coming to your screen in a second. If you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll enjoy those. That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, guys, peace.